All right, I've just had the Cox people leave. Now, let me tell you first of all why I had to call the Cox people. I had to call Cox because the government gang stalkers, and they are in my neighborhood. So the government gang stalkers keep knocking me off the network. And so I'd be watching a movie in the dining room, and my brother would be listening to his Sesame Street sing-alongs in the living room, and our Amazon would go down. So he always watches YouTube. So I called Cox, and they recommended that I update the modem to get all Wi-Fi, to Contour 2. And so that's what I got. The tech just was here. He installed everything. Took about 3 hours to do it. Everything's working fine. He leaves, and the Wi-Fi goes down. Now, who makes the Wi-Fi go down? It's the government gang stalkers. I have government gang stalkers in my neighborhood because of the fact that we all know that they get your neighbors to gang stalk. So everything went down as soon as he went out the door, which means my brother doesn't get his cartoons in the living room. I don't get the news in the dining room. All right, so what do? I say, well, I'm going to call Cox Complete Care, get their support. So I go to get on Yahoo, because when you call Cox Complete Care, they give you a number that you have to tell them to make sure it's you. So I go to Yahoo, and I can't get into my Yahoo mail because of the fact that they want to verify who I am. Now, who makes them do that? So that all of a sudden I was going into my email whenever I want, and then all of a sudden I can't do it anymore, that I always need two-step verification. And I didn't say I wanted two-step verification, so I have to get two-step verification. So that puts a roadblock. I get the two-step, I set up my email, because when I call Cox, I have to have the number from my email. So I get Cox on the phone, and they ask a lot of questions, like, who do you want? Do you want this, number one? Do you want this, number two? So what do the gang stalkers do? They make the keypad on my phone don't work. So Cox says, do you want technical support? Press 2. I press 2. We didn't get that. Do you want technical support? Press 2. I press 2. We didn't get that. So what are they doing? Now, we know that the government gang stalkers attack all your electronics in the house. They make your lights blink. They make my garage door open and close. So they constantly are kicking me off the network. And so now the reason that I got to Contour 2, because my brother, who is profoundly mentally handicapped, the only thing that he can do is listen to his Sesame Street songs on YouTube, the singing cartoons on YouTube. So he's now going most of the day, again, with nothing. He can't play. He can't talk. He's 66 years old. He can't do anything. He has a mental age of 18 months. 66-year-old, no self-care skills. So he gets to suffer because of the government gang stalkers in my neighborhood who do this. So this is what's going on. I have a website, stopgangstalkingpolice2.com, where I expose them. I take pictures of the firemen who gang stalk. I've taken pictures of the police who gang stalk. I've taken pictures of the Reds, our Citizen Corps, our neighborhood watch groups. So I've exposed U.S. government gang stalking. So what do the government gang stalkers, and I've got them surrounding me, what do? They take out my TVs. I can't watch TV. My profoundly mentally handicapped brother, who can't do anything, can't play, can't do anything. The only thing that he can do is watch cartoons on YouTube, because it's got to be a very 18-month-old level where they sing to him. That's all he can do. And the government gang stalkers have taken that away from him the last few days. Now, this is outrageous, and I blame President Trump, I think of as a piece of, all right, you can end that sentence, because he doesn't care at all for the Bill of Rights. The guy is a grandiose narcissist at this point. I can't wait for the next 2 years to go by. He doesn't help at all. As a matter of fact, he supports the gang stalking police, and so does Kash Patel. So maybe Congress. So I wrote a letter to almost every single member of Congress telling them about government gang stalking. Do you think they're going to do anything Do you think the Republicans are going to do anything? Do you think the Democrats are going to do anything? Do you think anybody is going to expose this massive corruption of police, of firemen, of citizen corps, of neighborhood watch groups, gang stalkers, who now have started in December to use torture? And you can go to my website, stopgangstalkingpolice2.com. So here I am. Now I will try to continue. My brother is in the bathroom now. He's been sleeping because he can't do anything else. So he sits up in his wheelchair and he sleeps because of the government gang stalkers who have taken away all of our televisions, no more TV, taken away my phone service, keypad doesn't work. This is what's going on is outrageous. But the fact is, let's really take an inventory of this. We've got a narcissist for a president who doesn't give a damn about people, common, ordinary people at all. One just got shot today. Do you think Trump cares about that, a human life? Congress, the Republicans, and the Democrats don't represent us. What do? We have our intelligence services running the country now. We have an entirely corrupt country. Gang-stalking police, gang-stalking firemen, gang-stalking neighborhood watch groups, disinformation on YouTube, so they make people that try to talk about it look like nuts. They're probably all intel people that are on YouTube. It's outrageous. They've got Nicolas Maduro. He's on trial because of torture. Our government now tortures our intelligence agencies. Our intelligence agencies are shit. CIA, FBI, Kish Patel's trying to transfer them all over the place. Let's come out and say that our society is almost totally corrupt. When your police gang stalk, your firemen gang stalk, your neighborhood watch groups gang stalk. When a citizen like me can't live anymore because they take away my television, it's beyond outrageous. And then we have that thing for a president, and I voted for him twice, so don't say I'm one of the Democrats who's anti-Trump. He said he was going to end the weaponization of government, and he meant for him, not for ordinary people. All right, I'm going to stop now because I have to try to organize this destroyed life that government gang stalkers have destroyed, and I've been gang stalked since 2006.